What's up guys, before I start this review, I would like to say that this is not an analysis, but instead a review of the episode, confirmed theories about the show, responding to certain comments, and lastly patching out some mistakes that I had made from my last analysis video. But don't worry, because this video is totally still going to be awesome. First, let's talk about a specific cipher symbol that I'm pretty sure everyone is raving about ever since they saw the episode. During the episode, it was officially confirmed that Ford is the 6 fingers on the wheel and that the glasses still remain a mystery. Or does it? I would like to publicly announce this commenter's, comment. You, sir, deserve a slow clap for your genius. I honestly was not even thinking about that until this commenter pointed it out. It all makes sense. They are the significant survivors of the apocalypse. But if that's the case, what about Robbie, who was captured by the flying eyeballs, and Old Man McGucket, who still hasn't seen Ford after all of these freaking years? I have no idea when they're gonna get to that point, but hopefully in further episodes of Gravity Falls, Ford and Fiddleford will finally confront each other after 30 years. Believe me when I say that I actually do believe that this statement could be true, but Robbie being captured made me question this well-sophisticated theory.
The eyeballs froze Nate, Lee, Tambry, and Thompson. Robbie almost got away, but had to pause to take a selfie.
Also, this comment says that the glasses on the cipher wheel could most likely be Toby determined, but I still don't believe so. I just can't deny the fact that these glasses don't seem to fit any other person's description of their glasses, unlike Ford's. Also, one major fact that supports my belief even more is how Ford reacts to seeing his image on the wheel. He specifically puts exclamation points all beside these glasses, but why? It's because he knows that they most likely resemble his very own. But yes, I know I have to admit that if Ford is the 6-fingered hand symbol, then who in the world or what is the symbol resembling? And in speaking of who or what is resembling a symbol of something, it's definitely time that I bring this up. Who or what is the bag of ice? This specific bag is brought up once in the episode The Inconveniencing from season 1, and is yet to never be brought up again. But many other theorists have also speculated that Wendy is near ice and resembles the symbol due to her personality. She's a chill, relaxed, and most of all, a very cool person. Notice how I put emphasis on the cool part. But wait, there's another red herring, and it's what Wendy says in the episode Society of the Blind Eye.
Okay, I'm not actually laid back. I'm stressed like 24/7. Have you met my family?
So did you hear? She admits that she's not always laid back and that she is stressed out 24/7. But here's another clue to this theory, and I promise that this is the last time that I will turn the tables on you guys. In just this episode, Dipper says this.
Get back! Get back, or I will drop kick him, I swear! You'll never get away with this, you hear me? Guess what? We already did!
Wendy, you're the coolest person I know.
I know, dude. Tell me about it later.
And after watching this, I might dare to say that maybe she's not completely chilled back and relaxed, but she is most certainly cool. Plus, how could she not be a part of the cipher wheel? She has been playing a major role in almost just about every single adventure that Dipper and the gang have been through this entire season. It would just be completely unnecessary for her to not be included into the cipher wheel. Okay, so now let's talk about all of the sins that I made on my previous analysis video. Some of them may be minor, but a mistake is a mistake. So without further ado, it's time to talk about the ending code for the ending credits. I specifically covered this in one of my all-nighter video shorts from weeks ago, but unfortunately during my analysis I explained what the key was, but I never was entitled to mention the riddle that was made once decoded. It says, "Did you miss me?" which was obviously a quote made by Bill in the episode Sock Opera.
Did you miss me? Admit it, you missed me.
One last mistake that was literally so minor, I had just realized what I had done the very next afternoon, which was flooded with comments saying the same thing over and over and over again. Ugh. Obviously, I resolved the problem within like a minute, so that's out of the way. However, I'm gonna end this episode review slash comment reply video slash mistake patching video slash, oh, you get the point, by saying that this episode was absolutely legendary, and I might as well copy and paste the living crap out of every other review notes that I had. Ever since Gravity Falls' return back in June, everything has been amazing, and I can definitely say and agree that each and every single episode by far has become better and better in its own way, and I never thought it could become better, but well, it did. And Weirdmaggedon, ever since up until now, is officially my favorite episode, like straight up. It's number one for me. I thought that it was gonna be Dipper and Mabel versus the Future or The Last Mabicorn. This is my number one episode. I'm calling the shots on this one. But one end note that I will mention is this little disappointment. Will there be a Gravity Falls movie? I honestly believe that whenever the apocalypse of Bill coming in and like taking over the world, I honestly thought that that was going to be a part of like the movie and stuff. I thought I was watching a movie at first when I actually was watching the episode. Like the sound effects, the music behind the dramatic scenes and everything, the voice acting, everything was pitch perfect. And I would expect scenes like that coming from out of a Gravity Falls movie, not the show itself. And I remember watching a review comment saying on, I believe, I forgot what it was. Yes, it was Reddit. And Alex Hirsch responded by saying that he was most likely going to make either a season 2 or just 3 seasons. But most likely, since he said that he's all about quality, he was just going to stick with season 2 and then make a movie. I think that's what's going to happen, but honestly, I just hope that it still happens. So far, it looks like it's gonna end at season 2, guys, and I really hope not. I'm really hoping for a movie at least. Perhaps my theory from the last episode analysis will become true, and Blinda's measuring tape will bring them back into the past to make sure Bill doesn't take a hold of the rift this time. But another side could be that this really is the end of the Earth being normal, but there's something else that I'm going to explain even further into my next analysis video for this episode about this event, and I guess you'll have to wait and see. So if you want more fantastic facts, stay tuned for more soon, and remember, reality is an illusion, the universe is a hologram, and buy gold. Bye.